Oh, hey.
Oh boy.
Just been sitting here dancing about 20 minutes. That's no biggie. Hi. What did we miss?
I thought you were supposed to tell us that.
Okay. Well, I just wanted somebody other than me to talk. That's it. Like, now my anxiety's broken. We're good to go.
I got a haircut.
Oh my god.
I'll get Kurt's haircut.
Yay.
They look wonderful.
Let's just talk about that for 2 hours.
New
it's
year,
fine.
new look.
Everybody roll for haircut.
No.
I got an 18.
18. 18. It's a solid haircut.
I also got an 18.
18. An equally solid haircut.
2.
Oh,
Francesca, sorry. We have hats in the back.
Those bangs are real short.
I love what you were
Or not
trying to
using that
do.
guy.
Oh, damn.
I rolled an 11, so I'm average.
Sounds pretty basic.
You know. What did you get, Sean?
4.
4?
Oh.
You can,
Hit it right into the crowd.
yeah. All right, so but we've evened out to be like what? 18, 18, 36 plus 11 is 47 plus 4 is 51 plus 2 is 53. It's like what? 26 and a half roughly. And
What?
half of that.
No,
and
there's
divided by
5
of us,
people.
10, yeah, right in the middle. 10 and change.
Yeah.
I
We
divided
are
by 2 for
average
some reason.
Together.
Hey, we're here to play a game. My bad.
What is the modifier for haircut? That is a good question.
It depends on what class you took. It's a
I went to beauty school.
Okay.
On
So,
that note.
on that note, last
Okay.
Okay,
Time.
hold on. I'm a Leonin. I feel like natural mane.
ooh, herbalist.
No hair.
No hair. What we were 2 and 2 then for because the Lorcan are hairless. Yeah,
Are,
so we're 2
are
and 2.
we?
Yeah, Vidalkin are bald blue people.
Oh.
Bald is beautiful, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I don't know what the fuck is in the picture that looks like hair then, but I'll take it. That's fine.
Magic.
All luck-based. You're not wrong.
Whatever.
So
You
last,
get proficiency eventually.
In hair?
But only if you keep doing the same thing. If you change it up, you have to, like, regain it.
it's really annoying.
Mm.
Anyways, last time.
Yeah!
Let's just talk about hair for 2 hours, guys. Like I'm here for it.
Delayed?
The we began the showdown with Rancy Fancyfinger the 14th, and as he began to explain how he set into motion everything that was going on in the island of Rhys, he got about 6 words out, and then Rivali just threw Lorcan at him, which I don't know what I expected.
And
You should have
Casaadi tried to
expected
stab
exactly
him with
that.
an arrow.
Because I tried
At
ended
the
up
same
stabbing-
time.
ended up stabbing himself with an arrow.
That was later.
I was
Definitely.
fine.
Yeah, shot in the
Until.
face.
Shot in the face. Everybody got scared and ran away.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah,
How dare, I did not.
that's right. You were just busy being small and picked up by somebody yet again. Actually, Rivali, I don't think you did anything wrong that entire session.
I failed the one save, but otherwise,
After that,
yeah.
smooth sailing.
Yeah, what's that like?
Man, I'd let you know if I knew. Let's see. Casaadi, you got hit, and you were attempted to be hit with a ladle. Instead, you went on a journey of self-discovery, as one does.
Finding your patron is it's an easy thing. It happens
Yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah, not dramatic at all.
Yeah. It's like finding yourself in certain terms.
Huh.
Oh,
Let's see. And then, as we were, once Rancy was defeated by our resident hype man, Lorcan, no last name,
On one hand.
only one hand, single-handedly, if you will. Yeah. I'm actually mad it took me that long.
Me too.
They can't all be wise,
And-
guys.
Yeah, no, we can't all be Casaadi, who is now like clean. And did you clean up as well, or was it
not
just
completely. No, I wouldn't say no. That the meeting was brief, but the mind is clear, but the body's still not.
It'll
great.
get there. It's
It'll
early.
Body's still nasty.
A
It's
little
got me asking.
nasty. Also, the lingering flies. Like he's not coughing anymore up, but they're kind of orbiting.
They've gotten comfortable. There's a
Yeah.
residence. It's a whole thing.
He smells like home.
Smells like home. And then the body of Rancy Fancy Finger began to levitate after other important things that I skipped, like I forgot my own character, Shavel, quickly darting out of the building, everyone pursuing and then becoming locked inside in the greatest horror cliche. And because I never remember to, content warning for those ahead. 1 out of 5. 5? We're at 5? 1 out of
6.
5.
1 out of
6?
6.
6. Yep,
1 out of
we're on
6.
1 out of 6.
I'm doing
I
great.
would say 5 because the first one was very low.
It was a
The first
prequel.
one was breakfast.
Yeah.
And other breakfast and other things.
Content warning: lion sliding around in gumbo.
Depends on how good your
Very
imagination
scary.
is. But yeah, content warning. There's let's see, mass violence, sleep paralysis,
Body
repressed
horror.
memory, touch of body horror. Don't
Camera
think I'm missing
adjusting.
anything else. Camera adjusting.
Oh, God.
Sean's
no.
eyebrows.
It's their.
Sean's
like
eyebrows are not a
slightly
content
better.
warning. Sean's eyebrows are a content benefit, and we thank him for them.
It is a draw.
Sean's eyebrows, please sponsor us.
Come on now.
Compliment.
Yeah.
2 most interesting things to watch: just Sean's eyebrows and Francesca's facial
It's the only
expressions.
Yeah, it's what keeps us from being a podcast. Like, this is the visual content people need.
Yeah, that's
But
what it
they
is.
don't necessarily. They can listen to it when they want to. You know,
Don't
you
hurt me like
have to.
this. I'm trying.
Why don't you watch the stream and listen to the podcast?
Whenever it happens again.
Why don't you take a break
Let's
from the
continue.
ads?
We're taking a break? Okay, see you all in 10 minutes. No, just kidding.
So from the
I think
ads,
we-
no.
I think we had our break.
Oh, yeah, right.
So Rancy is the fucking.
And yeah, the body
Windigo.
disfigured,
I was gonna say there's a
bones
history
extended.
roll.
Yeah, there was a history roll. There was. And
He's behind me. I can't see.
you all see. I forgot. Lorcan is currently frozen, and Lorcan and Casaadi
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
currently
Facing
frozen.
the wrong direction.
Mhm.
Facing the wrong. I forgot about this until just now.
Stuck in a
Right
whatever.
behind me.
Stuck in some
Right behind me.
arcane bullshit.
Right
Just
behind
the-
me, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's just he's
Yeah,
right
I think I
behind.
said that
Yep.
last time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So the face elongated, the skin broke as another skull comes out, and the large dismembered Wendigo, turns to face the party, as we know. Breena. Actually. Okay. Breena and Rivali roll a wisdom save. Breena with disadvantage.
Are you sure about that?
6.
Is it magic?
Oh, yeah, so yours would just be a normal roll.
Okay.
6, you said?
6.
That's our boy. Rivali, our boy. Yeah, 2. Oh, what?
18.
18. Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, no. Wisdom save?
Yes? Question mark?
23.
Oh, that's much worse. No, not.
Oh yeah, wizards get both those.
Rivali.
Yeah.
That's a big spooky thing.
Good thing I'm a bouncer guy.
You're about, you have fought your share of big spooky things.
I have.
You have, and won because you're still here.
I arm wrestled one.
That's true. What would you say was the last big spooky thing you fought?
I think this, for real life me, definitely the Droth would be the spookiest thing. For Rivali, probably, honestly, and even though it wasn't like a fist fight, initial meeting Cheval.
Ah,
Mm.
that is quite the compliment.
You're not here.
I'm everywhere.
Then how are you?
I tried to reach out telepathically,
Yeah.
telepathically already.
Breena, as it turns to look at the party, not at the party, just you It's looking directly at you. It doesn't blink. It's just two dark holes in the front of a skull. But you can feel it looking at you. There's nobody else to look at. You Without looking, you kind of feel that you're now the only person in the room. And the room is different. Fading, it's fuzzy, you've been here before with a 23. But you can't quite remember when was the last time you saw or heard of Rancy Fancy Finger? Was he was supposed to graduate, but he didn't show up the day before. Typical pompous Rancy. Typical. What else did? What other kinds of things did Rancy do? You thought I wouldn't catch you off guard anyway, did you?
Asking me what Rancy would do?
Improv time.
Make him worse somehow.
Or better.
No.
What he would do? Weird things. Just always trying to show off, but like with making weird concoctions or trying to create things.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, weird. Offbeat a little bit, but never this. Never. The people of the island, the entire island, almost Lorcan and Casaadi, were at his very whim. Could have done whatever happened to Lorcan's hand. That could have been whatever happened to, Billy and Cobb, and like, how many people? How many? Wait, no, that's not what he would do. What was it that Rancy would do?
What?
Yeah, the details change. Did he make things? He was more of a loudmouth, or something's wrong. False details keep popping up in your memory. The first time you saw him was that day in the classroom. Or, you guys lived next to each other. Wasn't it? Did you... As each detail sort of fades away and into the next memory, you just realize you're kind of remembering the same thing over and over, but differently. And as the memory charm starts to wear off, it's memory charm. What memory charm? You think, in the immediate sense, you think of Cobb trying to cast Hold Person on you. And there was another save that you made, I believe, against Rancy, when that began, with the fear spell. And we described it somewhat as putting a Rubik's Cube together. Like your brain automatically starts compartmentalizing and putting these magical things where they need to be. But it hasn't always done that. Because it just stopped. And everything's back where it needs to be. You remember now. Rancy didn't disappear the day before graduation as this elaborate show of arrogance and hubris. You remember... Oh God. You remember everything. Where the entire room around you was black. You just hear the sound of something. Not a weapon, but something tearing through skin quickly, almost like a quick sword swipe, but not. That's too clean. Just some sort of garish tearing, and the room that's completely black just gets a large spatter of blood across it. So now there's just black and red everywhere, and because you remember the blood, the there was so much blood. The screams, screaming. The gnome children at the academy, the teachers, the voices you start to recognize from the memories, the new memories that were the old memories, the whole memories. The teachers, staff, the ones that warmly helped you your first year, friends from your classes, athletes, the ones that led every pep rally, the cheers and the rally and the chants and the fight song. They all just start becoming screams, screams, so many screams. There's just screams. It's all you hear, except one, quiet at first, and you disregard it because you think it's just a part of the cacophony. But then it gets louder and louder until it drowns out the screams. The screams are the background of just laughter, echoing off of the walls of the academy. They keep changing with the gnomish mischief, but no, no. The changing walls remain still. The school never changed. Just walls like anywhere else. Just covered in blood and laughter. And that sound, that tearing sound. The blood it starts to shift color. It's not just red, black, just yellow and different consistencies, and it's almost too much to take in, but it's the only thing existing in front of you now. The banners of the school, where once they were spinning and flaring with this magical showmanship, are just there's no banners. Oh God, those are people. There's people from the ceiling hanging different colors they shouldn't be. They're hanging from the awnings. They're various bones violently disconnected from their sources, and the voices, the screams, start to break down into just various cries and sobs and shock and horror. Screams, the scream of unintelligible jargon and feral terror. These guttural howls that can only be made by a being painfully stripped of their humanity. And the walls start to shake, but the pieces that used to be people, not just gnomes. There's humans here. There's orcish folk. There's tieflings. There's dwarves. There are people of all kinds in this building. And as you try to drown out these voices just begging for the mercy of death, this school, this wondrous, the magical school, was it magical? What was the name? It had a name. What was that? You blink, and you are standing in the middle of this hall. It is dead silent. You see nothing except the hall in front of you. There are lockers on the left and right, like a normal school. Upon quick inspection, there's dents in some of them. A door's missing off one. A foul smell coming from the very last one on the left with a strange ichor. The only movement you see dripping out from underneath it. The end of the hall, a set of stairs that goes up about 7 steps before taking a sharp right.
Can I move?
Sure.
I'm making my way down that hall.
You start making your way down that hall, and everything inside of you wants to look to your left and right to see the damage, to see if there's anybody there, to see if what's going on, but you can't. Your feet move, your hands move, but you cannot turn your head. You can look up a little, you can look down a little. But anytime you try to turn left or right, it's just like having somebody holding a pillow on either side. There's a give, but you can't go. Once you start moving, you realize you can't stop. You can only go faster or slower. But you are moving forward.
Keep going at a steady pace.
As you walk with every single one of your footsteps echoing in the hallway, as the echo dies down, you hear just a fleeting glimpse of one more scream. One more begging. So quick you can't make out the word. A wail. What was that? Somebody just said it. It's echoing in your ears and you still can't figure out what the word is. And as you walk towards these stairs, the scene gets more gruesome, but you don't see it happen. It's already happened. Whereas it was a damaged hallway in the beginning, as you move on, there's just more and more bodies on the sides, on the walls. You can hear them above you, but you can't look up at them. The smell starts to overtake, and that feeling to just look is getting more and more powerful, but you can't. And you find yourself getting shorter, younger almost. The deeper a breath you take, the less that comes out on the exhale.
Try to keep pushing forward.
Make another wisdom save, please.
It's an 8.
8.
Oh, was that with disadvantage? Yeah, 8.
And just you keep moving, and to the left and right of you, the carnage of the nightmare, the horror just gets more and more, filling up the room, and it starts to close in, and it starts to, just you have to watch your step more. There's no longer a straight line to walk, and it's just now it's becoming more difficult to look down forward. And when you finally just avert your eyes forward, you're at the foot of the stairs, and you see him. You see him, and you cannot move with an 8. And you remember everything clear as day. You see him hunched over that nice elven girl from your summoning class, Ares Skirtleaf. His face is inside of her abdomen, but it remains unmoving. Only his lower jaw, freakishly extended, moves on its own, impossibly fast compared to the stillness around you, repeatedly scooping whatever was inside of Ares' skirt sleeve, what remains of her, into his mouth. No sound. The blood is a fountain pouring from her. And the sound gets louder, and the only sound you hear, she's still conscious for what feels like an eternity, screaming until death finally shows pity. but the jaw does not stop for another several minutes after. You see him, and you cannot move. As he turns and stares at you just like this, directly into your eyes. The name. You see only the cold, empty vessel of embodied death. The name. What is the name? And as he turns, the homecoming banner is revealed behind him. Homecoming. He is coming. Mocklaw Academy. Never forget these days. And the two of you stare for a few seconds that last a lifetime. And you can't even hear, you can feel your heart beating in your ears, but you cannot hear it. And without ever taking his gaze off of you, the rest of his body freakishly turns to the left and walks out of your vision. All comes rushing back. And you're standing next to Rivali Proudmane, towering over you. You see Casaadi and Lorcan frozen mid-stride. Lorcan is complaining about something. As your hearing slowly starts to come back, and your senses start to come back, and roll a Constitution save for me.
Oh no.
21.
21. You remember how to breathe. Yeah, how long have you been holding your breath? The fuzziness of around your face as the blood starts to rush back in. You realize that the room was starting to spin and you were starting to see stars, but just it all comes back at once. And you remember that you are one of the 7 survivors of Mocklaw Academy. You don't remember how long it has been since then. And you don't know what happened after that. You have fleeting memories, but are they yours? Or were they given to you? How did you make your way back here? Everybody roll initiative. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Happy Spooky
I thought it
Month.
was
Happy
done
Halloween!
playing Amnesia.
Just beginning.
Okay.
Jacob, you'll never believe
Also-
this initiative. 7.
It was Kurt the whole time!
Also, I will point out that I technically ended last session in Rivali's arm, if I'm not
That's-
mistaken.
Yeah.
Funnier.
Yeah.
It is funnier.
I like that. That breaks the ice there. All
One
right.
arm, punched the door, didn't work. Turn around. Oh God.
Very Patrick Warburton.
He's right behind me.
That's what you hear as you come back.
Yep.
All right, anybody get above a 20?
I got a 20.
Is that above a 20?
Dirty.
Wow, look at you combat clown. Okay.
For once.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gotta look
I
at the
think-
initiative here.
I think
Your
Venus
proficiency
wins,
bonus
yes.
is too high, Xanros. Try again.
Zenros.
I didn't see it until it moved.
I know, my bad.
It's okay.
Let's see. The Wendigo got a natural 20.
Nice.
Of course.
I was trying to show you proof, but then my tremors kicked in and it rolled.
That's fine. It happens.
All right, so 15 to 20.
15.
20.
Thank you, Lorcan.
I'm flipping you off with both hands, but one's really tiny, so it's extra.
What is it? Yeah. And Breena.
11.
11. Okay. Lorcan, roll. Just do rollies with me. Just
Rollies.
straight rollies.
12.
10. You win rollies. Congratulations. You lose your other hand.
Fine.
Also, before we start combat, brilliantly done, by the way.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Fuck.
That is based off one of my actual nightmares. So
Love that.
Fantastic.
take power for the things that scare you.
I had to do rollies even though I have a +5.
Huh? You tied. And layer actions don't have a dex bond, so
Yeah, so I win.
what you do now, you rolled higher.
Yeah, technically.
It's just
So the natural 20, the artist formerly known as Rancy, will go first.
oh boy.
Love that.
Ugh.
What's the worst that could happen, they say? Running away
find
a
out.
second time?
Let's see.
This one
Can't
thing
run
you're
if the
never
door's
supposed to
locked.
ask.
Shit.
And so looking at the two frozen, not even looking at, let's see, it's got a speed of, look, it's fast. All right, it's going
Oh,
to
boy.
take its,
It's my favorite
full-
speed.
Yep.
it's going to take its full 40 feet and
I
just
could whistle.
slowly walk. You know, but it's more of like it starts walking like just a very tall humanoid, but then like with every step it kind of punches more in and, you know, just, it's like it's trying to get down on all fours and crawl, but it's fighting that urge, and the bones are kind of snapping and breaking away the last pieces of skin as it goes. And it's going to take its first attack on Lorcan with advantage because they are paralyzed.
Love to not see it.
I don't mean to alarm you.
It's gonna be fine.
We did confirm last time I could see the shadow. I just can't fucking dodge, I guess.
I didn't say it at the time because I didn't want to ruin it, but all I could think of was Lorcan just constantly guessing what it is until it attacks. Like, is it this?
yeah.
Is it this? Is it whack?
I'm just gonna throw shit behind me till it makes a noise and then I'll figure it out.
It's just, is it this? Is it this?
The eyes getting bigger.
The shadow gets closer, I keep guessing but faster.
Is it this? Is it this?
Cat,
Breena-
dog, horse, werewolf.
Was that shit a warthog?
Breena's checked
A
out.
puma?
All right, so it's going to attack with yeah, it's not going to bite you. That's odd. That's a 26.
Damn, Larkin, you're just gonna
Okay.
sit there and take that. You said you don't look like a snack.
Shit, I know that ain't right.
So you're going to take 11 damage on that.
Great!
Bloodied in one hit.
Need we a reminder to the audience that
That my max HP has been upped to 20.
As is mine.
really gotta hand it to him.
Feel silver man.
Yes. And with the second attack, and I actually really did want to use the bite attack, but I don't think anything on any plane of existence would bite Casaadi. Like really.
You know that's fair.
So
Like,
Nope.
Nah.
we're going to yeah, we'll just do another one of those with advantage.
It's
Excuse
going to. I got the 14 AC. It's gonna hit.
I would like to also point out that this is the first time I have used this D20, which is the D20 that killed Billy the Cub. Since then. That is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Shout out to
Okay.
the artist formerly known as Billy the Cub.
Wait,
My
hold on.
bad.
Yeah. Comeuppance.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's still
And-
fine.
I knew Jacob would kill me because of that eventually, so.
I didn't need to be a part of it.
You died last. You also take 11 slashing damage. I rolled a 6 on the D6 both times.
Well, stop.
No.
Stop it. Get
I
some.
worked
Okay.
hard on this. And then it will also...
I will say I'm inspired, so like that's cool.
Kurt just uses all 19 inspirations they've gotten through the entire time.
No, not that kind of inspired.
Not that. None of us have that.
Writing inspired.
I have that inspiration, but I was talking about writing
I've
inspired.
used mine.
Ah.
We'll take it. And then, okay, yeah, here we go. It's a bonus action.
Great.
Does anybody remember, let's see, how far they were from when they're at the door, the two of you?
Breena and I are at the door.
Right. Yeah, we are
Right.
at it.
Do you
And
remember
I
how
think,
far they were from
Like
Rancy?
30? I think
Yeah, you.
Rancy was...
I know I kind of ballparked it because it was 15 or 20 to the end of the stairs. Is everybody okay with 80 feet?
Yeah.
90.
No.
I just say
80.
that because it's more than twice his speed.
That's fair.
It's up to you.
100.
The,
81.
The
Well-
church keeps on expanding.
look,
He
don't
was
attack me.
alive.
I'm from the south.
every
Cha!
time a southern white woman hangs up a cross, the church gets 10 feet longer.
We're going to die here.
Probably. Let's see. So he goes full 40 feet. Full 40 feet. And bonus action, so...
We have 135 in chat. Can I get a 140?
God.
Actually, it's if we're gonna be culturally appropriate, it's alright. I got 135, 135, 135. I gotta get 140, 140, 140. Sure.
Not fast enough.
Uh,
The he's
Needs
gonna take a
some
bonus
beats behind
action
it.
and just let out a.
Oofta.
That was the sound that happened. Everybody, please take 2d10. No,
I'm dead.
Sonic damage.
the hedgehog.
I'm sorry.
It's,
All I see
we are
is a
so
shadow.
off the rails.
It's
Oh,
fine.
you see the shadow.
Sorry.
He's got a gun. Now get that. It
2d10
kind of
oofda damage.
what appears to be like a howl, but that is not what comes out of its mouth. It is just more of a sickening gurgle of innards.
Do it, my roommate's not asleep yet.
So really want to. We're just gonna roll a d4.
Great, I'm dead.
Rivali!
Hello.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
I don't wanna.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately,
That is
too bad.
18.
18.
Ugh.
Alright, let's. Okay, so you do not even take half damage. You just, you feel. I mean, the sound that comes out of its throat, you almost feel like it's. You can feel it trying to squirm inside of your ears. And then you're just like, that's not how ears work. for
how ears work.
for the second time in as many days, something tries to penetrate your brain and just goes, thunk.
I've seen too much shit as a bouncer.
I'm too much of a professional. Somebody please just Photoshop Leon the professional, but with Rivali instead. All right, and so that brings us to Lorcan. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Hey, I'm good at those.
You are good at those. Well, kind
Well,
of.
kind of.
You have advantage with your -1.
Yes. Yes.
statistically, that's equivalent to a +4.
Wait,
That is plus 3.5.
I thought it was a +5.
3.
Oh.
No, because a
This
plus
is
5
a-
is statistically better than advantage.
8. 7 with advantage.
7 with advantage. With advantage, you do not break free. So you can use an action to try and break free, or you can do depending on the bonus action, some bonus actions you can get away with. But you are currently paralyzed.
So I can't, move a finger? Or say a word?
You've only got 7 1/3 fingers, so
I can't cast the spell.
no.
Which we learned in Westing Dolls, paralysis is deadly.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
Yep.
Vengeance!
Uh-huh.
I didn't do it.
I see how it is.
I wasn't even there.
That's a lie.
Sorry.
I made the monster. I did it.
Yeah.
I didn't even make this.
You
well,
forgot to
kind
scale
of.
me down after we dropped last second.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Oh,
Oops.
Just
Um,
make- okay.
So I can break free with an action or a bonus action? I'm confused.
You can take a bonus action to try to break free. Want to break free?
Okay.
Or depending, some bonus actions are allowable if it makes sense within the context.
Okay.
Because I'm a good DM and I remembered this. Casaadi, you're gonna be the next player that's up.
Yep, I figured.
I'm gonna have a great time, guys.
I'm having a blast. I've gotten to talk so much, and that never makes me anxious.
Nope.
Oh.
Jacob, your inner Rhys is showing.
What? Where? So embarrassing. Or just to stall for time while
I'm so sorry.
Anne thinks something. We almost didn't get to do that. It's one of the first things I wrote for this entire thing, and every time that something would like start to reveal that backstory, Rivali or Lorcan would fight something, and it happened like 3 times, and it was. I had pretty much already accepted. Like I finally got to Rancy, and I had this nice, really pompous speech worked up. Just threw a boy at him. Like, I was like, well, but then I don't know what had you do it, Breena, but it was Francesca. The worlds are colliding, and I was like, hey,
Worlds collide.
did any of those, like, I know there's people disappearing on the island, but did any of those kids at school disappear? And I'm like, roll for it. So I gave him like a vague outline of that, but that's why it was fun to throw something completely different to start.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Can I speak
Yeah, you've been speaking.
in character? I can still speak?
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Like, I'm literally picturing you saying, like, he's right behind me, isn't he? What is it? As the shadow comes up.
Is
Good.
it this? Is it this?
Play dead.
Okay, and it just like crushed both of us.
Yeah, it kind of just like sunk a claw into the back, but it's still walking past. So it is now probably 10 feet in front of you.
This is gonna be a real boring fight if you don't let us move. I'm sure you'd have a lot more fun trying to get us if we could run around a little bit.
I mean, roll persuasion, I guess. With disadvantage? What languages do you speak?
Common, Sylvan, Vidalcan, and Thieves can't.
Thieves can't what? Not,
Thieves can't speak whatever language you're asking.
Actually, you do, so you can just roll normally.
Oh, sweet.
That was the weirdest.
That was...
It did it again.
But do you know why you should never send a wizard to do a rogue's job?
Why?
Wizards can trip, thieves can't.
That's a 10 plus 5 persuasion?
15.
Not terrible.
It stops. And that's it. It stops walking. But it just stands 10 feet in front of you.
I mean, you really seem like the kind of guy who wants some kind of competition that you can beat instead of just this. This is boring, ain't it?
This is well done. Like, I can vouch this is actually a very southern argument. Like, yeah, but it'd be real fun if you could catch me and then whip my ass. Like,
Oh, yeah.
nobody's gonna think, you got me sitting here tied up, like, nobody's gonna think you're cool, but if you chase me down. True story sidebar I'll go into later.
Oh, no.
It stays, yeah, it just stays still with its back to you. Also, while we're delving into Jacob nightmares here, like being completely frozen while feeling this thing walking up to you, feeling the sharp pain, and then you actually get to see it walk in front of you, and you just see the back of it, and it just stops. Like, no.
Man, all you people with dreams.
A Sora be like.
Maybe like.
Yo, just wait till we get to my nightmares next.
Oh my.
This whole thing has been, this has been nothing but my nightmares I started doing this. Between Kurt's one-shots and this, like, this has been nothing but my nightmare.
Yeah, it was 3 for 3. That was pretty
Get
funny.
inspiration from those.
No.
I don't get dreams to get inspired from. Come on.
Can I move?
No. That's going to be your turn. Which brings us to the lair action.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Let's have some fun with it. 3.
Can I use psychic blades without moving since they're psychic?
Do they require, like, whatchamacallit? Somatic? Technically, you could have, yeah.
Can I do that as my...
Yeah, it's a bonus action, which you haven't used.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. While they do that, I rolled another 3 on the d4, so Kurt, roll me a percentile.
Oh shit.
We'll get back to it there. Lorcan.
23.
23.
To hit.
All right.
17.
17. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was more just like, wow, I've never had to roll a percentile.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You played any of my games. I love percentiles.
they're fun.
17, you said?
Yes.
Okay. That could be worse. So, as the words come out of Lorcan's mouth, like, this, where the statues used to be, remember, slowly kind of, like, dissipated and decayed and became these, like, monstrosities. 17 of them pop up across the, chapel, scattered. They're all on the other side, and they are, like, you just see, like, a disfigured, ghastly thin arm, like, coming out from behind the pillar and, like, grabbing it and crawling out. Yeah, about 17 of them, we'll say. It'll take them a minute to get there.
Glad I can't see that.
We have a minute to kill this thing.
We don't know that.
I know.
I left the hourglass in the other room.
No, it's just a your glass.
Damn it, I liked that. Casaadi, you're up.
Wait,
Breena, you're on deck.
do I do damage?
Oh, wait, sorry, yes, you did hit.
Please let me hurt the thing again.
Technically, you brought it here, so.
Listen. It's 1... Okay, the bonus action is only D4. Little dagger thing. What they look like. Pew! 7 psychic.
7 psychic damage.
It's something.
It is,
Sure
in
is.
fact, something.
I'm hoping that will go along with the insult of what you're really gonna kill something that's not moving.
It really is. What are you going to do? Stab me, man,
Yeah.
before he was stabbed.
Yeah.
You already took my arm.
no.
Stop trying to take my dignity
It's a
before you
record
take my
number of
life.
Stabs.
Sorry, I was just checking to see if there was any kind of
27
resistance to mental damage, but there's not.
Psychic.
Psychic, whatever. What did I say?
Not a lot of things resist psychic unless they're already psychic themselves.
It's
Yeah.
I
fire, bro.
remember.
Mhm.
I mainly know it as the one weakness of that one specific totem barbarian.
Yeah.
Still dumb that force damage is blocked by a totem barbarian.
Block!
You can't force a barb to do anything.
Just so angry.
Well,
Sure.
force damage is meant to be like the true damage of D&D, so like it's just weird that it resists it, but not psychic.
False.
Alright, that brings us to Casaadi with Breena on deck.
They learned
Right.
that we all have
Rolling
trauma,
wisdom.
so psychic is the real one.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Nice.
Your patron, now clear as day, just kind of pokes in, and lets you know that, and you can phrase this however
Mm-hmm.
they would, but just kind of lets you know that this is like, you're going about it the wrong way, because this is not a magical effect. This is a natural ability. Those are counteracted like this, and almost like turning of a safe lock. Just sort of click.
Yeah, it's very much. You're fighting it the wrong way. Jacob wants you to fight it this way. Click.
Oh my gosh, the name drop.
I'm so famous.
Ah.
No.
The wind. Just realized that's the voice I did. We're crossing the streams, literally. And just sort of like a broken crystal effect does a little and you can move. That takes half your speed, but you do have action and a bonus action.
That's a stasis pull.
All right. So one of two things. My first idea was, can barbarians wear mage armor, or does that drop their barbarianness?
You can't rage while casting a spell, to my knowledge.
Oh,
Vice versa.
But I can cast mage armor on someone else. It's only touch. It's not self.
Right.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Oh, so are you saying does that get rid of their unarmored?
Yeah. Does it because I was thinking, could I up your AC to 23?
If
So
your
you can
bonus,
only
Yeah, that
have-
doesn't fuck with it, I don't think.
You can also only have like one source of armor at any given
Right.
in any given time.
Mm-hmm.
so if it's your unarmored or your or mage armor, it just takes the higher one.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
okay. Then that would
The only
hinder
exception, the only exception is shield, like shields
you. Right.
Ah.
Or the shield spell.
or the shield spell.
And/or you can have both.
Or there's also some features of certain classes.
Not
Yeah.
be late.
Let's just list off the thing. Okay.
We build a large wall.
Exceptions.
Okay.
It's made of Lorcans.
Then instead, if we're out of resources, use your inventory. I want to use my acid breath, but I
Okay.
have a flask of oil. Could I, right beforehand, put it in the mouth and then basically turn the acid spray into an oil spray?
Absolutely.
This can
Fantastic.
only go perfectly.
Shit,
Exactly.
you let him go free, but not me.
So- It's a natural ability.
Yes.
You are in front of Lorcan, so you're not going to accidentally hurt Lorcan.
Please, God, no.
I can sidestep, so it's a 30-foot line, so it's not a cone.
Yeah,
So
don't
I
even-
could.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just say I can sidestep a little, so it doesn't blast right through it in some weird way.
Sure. I mean, I don't even think I would make you. The only thing I could think to make you roll for would be like make sure you don't accidentally drink some of it, but that seems really granular, so I'm just gonna let you do it.
The holy
All
water
right.
will take care of that anyway.
We already used that.
I know it's inside
Exactly.
you. That's the point.
So
Too
also, yes. So he has to make a DC 12 dex save,
Okay.
and
It's
also
so high.
in the I know it's not his preferred stat, but
While
hey,
being insulted.
You know.
since I can telepathically speak to a creature, he's also going to be screaming "die" at it in abyssal. In
An
its head.
abyssal.
Yes.
Okay.
But he speaks Sylvan.
I don't know what
Speak
he's.
silver.
Aha!
Money.
If you speak Sylvan, you heard me shouting in it.
Ah.
Yeah. Did anybody else speak Sylvan?
I do speak Sylvan, actually.
Did
Then you
Ah.
heard me insulting him.
True.
I have
But I'm still gonna shout it in abyssal anyway because that's cooler.
the worst
in my head.
spread of languages. It's the worst languages for a bouncer.
That is a 16. Dex
So
save.
he takes half. He still gets hit for
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
6 oil damage. And then yeah, that's I guess a 5-foot sidestep and then 10 feet back. So I'm 20 feet away from it.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly 20 feet.
But not next to anyone, so it'll have to go out of its way if it
Yeah.
wishes to finish me.
Correct. So just so we picture this here, it's walking all menacing. It stabs the both of you with its claws. Lorcan yells at it. Neither of you speak Sylvan, correct? Between Breena and Rivali. All right. So Lorcan yells at it in a very. It's basically picture a redneck speaking French. It's very like flawless
Creole.
French.
New Orleans.
No, I said flawless.
Technically,
much love to my southern friends.
no, technically that is flawless original French. If you want to
Yes.
be specific.
If it's, I don't. I'm thinking like modern day French, but with a real bad Southern accent is essentially what you heard. And it stops, and then just like this is.
Oil spray from my mouth.
It's
See,
much
Casaadi,
cooler
like-
than that. Like it's burning away some of the skin and that was already there in the bone. But it's a lot funnier to me if it's just somebody off camera like splashing you with water or something.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's
Casaadi
also.
thought my insult was funny and like spit his drink out at the guy.
I mean, it's the Casaadi special at this point. He unhinges the upper part and just puts
Yeah.
a jar of something in there.
Fantastic.
Wunderbar.
My goodness.
All right.
All right, that brings us to Breena with Rivali on deck, and then the
Oh,
creatures
boy.
TM.
Light him up.
Fire at will.
All right.
Or not will, whatever the fuck
Lorcan
his
still
name
can't
is.
move.
I once again am casting meteors.
Before you do, and I need you to make another wisdom save. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is bullying.
Why?
Yes, it is.
Bullying your friends is
Oh,
healthy.
okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I always pick the short one. Bully them.
Yeah, I know.
Math,
short to me.
22.
22. Oh shit! Your friends are in danger. We don't have time for this freak out stuff. No.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
close
so
to your height.
meteor, casting that, and there are two that are
Okay.
going straight. Line them up. That was the thing, like, because this is fire actually.
Is it?
My meter
Yeah,
is
it's fire damage.
Oh,
Apparently, let me double
God.
check. There's a little fireball next to it.
Huh.
No,
just
don't
imagine
roll like that. That's
Brina's
not
going
how you
through.
do it.
Brina's going through the just the spell book. Here's a fireball.
It's like, wait, no, this is fire. This is fire.
Yeah, that
then
actually
it lights
happens. You're going to cast, and you're like, wait a minute, that was a thing. They said that on purpose. Wait, this is fire, right? It's
Yeah.
Fire.
like Men in Tights. Pull out the script.
I am not taking that. Yeah, so there's two coming at him right now. And it
Okay.
needs to do a dex save.
Dex save. All right, what's the DC on that?
16.
That is a 14 and a 9. So
Misses both. That is a 5 and a 1. Plus
that's 6 fire damage, or
nothing.
Plus.
Plus anything?
Plus nothing.
Oh.
So that's a 6 damage.
all right, and that's all fire damage. None of that's piercing or
Yeah.
anything, or okay.
Not a. Let me look.
There's
It
yeah,
just has a little fireball next to it. Fire damage. Yep.
cool. Yeah, because there's still holes in the carcass from where you punctured Rancy.
Each meteor does 2d6,
Yes.
so it would be 6 and then another one.
You're correct. I only threw 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's another 5.
Math wins.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay, so
you.
11 fire damage.
Right.
Yes, 11 fire damage. And as a bonus action, I'm sending 2 more.
Is he lit up? From
Go
the
ahead,
oil?
and send 2 more. I gotta roll
That's
for that.
yeah, another.
I have
dex
to roll a
save.
dex save for each of those.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one failed. Second one passes with an 18.
Ooh. Okay, so first one, that's called fuck. That's 4.
Okay.
And then half damage for this.
And this
successful.
one is it's an 8.
So
So
4
half.
again.
That's a
All
4.
right, so 8
yeah.
total.
So 19 between the 4.
We're being real consistent with these numbers, at least. 5544.
Okay, cool.
Why couldn't that one have been the first one? Dang it. Oh.
Right.
Right. Good to know. And they do and they just kind of flare up, and where yes, you can see the flesh melting away some and like burning, and the smell gets even worse in the area. Everyone but Casaadi notices, and it's just sort of I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's right
built
there.
that
It's
He's built that way.
like even some of the nails at the end of the hand start to like kind of fuse into the skin some. However, now you've just got a Wendigo that's on fire. Like if it couldn't get more menacing, it's essentially that scene from The Princess Bride. You know, the dread pirate Robert is here for your soul.
So.
Thanks,
Fucking
Andre.
lovely.
Rip.
Rip on.
Rip Andre. We were very pro Andre on the stream. It was a Breena just fuck.
Oh, this is gonna be so much funnier now.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Did you have
Yeah.
you still have a movement you wanted to use?
I don't.
You are currently being held by Rivali.
I'm not large, but like
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
won't take
just.
fall damage.
I just think it's funny to picture.
Honestly, I don't think I would think of moving. I'm staying.
Yeah, just
staying up there.
okay. So that brings us to Rivali.
Okay,
sorry.
Lorcan, you'll be the next player on deck.
God, this still makes it even funnier.
Yep.
So I'm gonna bonus action Giant Smite Grow Large.
Right after you just shrank every last.
And I like to imagine like right now after the fact Breena is like eye level.
Okay.
And so the first
Poor Breena.
Yeah, poor Breena. And the first attack is going to be just a straight punch, like uppercut with my free hand for a
So you're
for a dirty 20
Close
to hit.
yeah, okay. So you will have to move. I think your
Sorry.
20.
I thought
full speed is 30, right?
my full speed is 30 or 35.
You should be able to get right up there.
Feet away.
My full speed
Yeah,
is
you
35, so
So
He was 20 feet away from them, right? Because I
it's
was.
20 feet from you guys.
You said he moved
Past-
10 feet.
and
himself.
he's 10 feet past them, so 10 feet away from me.
Got it. Yep.
Okay.
Math.
Either
It's hard
way,
late at night.
So
No matter what.
I move 10 feet forward
Got it.
after growing large, and I just uppercut with the free hand for a dirty
Okay.
20 to hit.
Dirty 20. See, can't remember the AC. Okay. That does hit, but a natural shield comes up.
Okay.
So you uppercut, and it's like the opposite ends of a magnet. Like there's definitely like a force there, but
Yeah,
it
it
just
is-
sort of gets redirected.
I will say again, it is magical if that matters. All of my unarmed strikes are magical.
Yeah.
I think that's for damage, not.
Yeah. It's just it's
Yeah.
basically just flavor for raising the AC.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a.
I just want my magnets.
I'm just saying.
How does it work?
And then, so this is Breena, hold on, and I'm going to
After the punch.
after the punch, and you just see Rivali jump up and drop kick for 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits. Amazing.
It's one or the other. No middle die rolls for you.
For 11 magical bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning. Okay, 11 damage. Okay, all right. So everything in me wants
Sorry,
to make
that's
some sort of.
math is wrong. I forgot to add my modifier.
There you go.
I
thought that was low.
17 magical bludgeoning.
There we go.
Nah.
About to say they must have rolled low.
Better.
Rivali. Everything in me wants to make you roll some sort of save, so either of you don't fall prone, but that just doesn't make any sense. It's just really funny.
It's just so funny to just like whoop, Breena eye level.
I can think of one.
Cats always land on their feet, so
Exactly.
There you go. Oil on the floor.
there is slippery oil on the floor, but he's too much of a professional.
Besides, it's burnt away by now.
And plus, he's used to like holding his ground with like spilled drinks everywhere and shit.
True.
There's
Yeah.
spilled drinks.
And,
There's vomit. There's
Some
blood.
on that note, actually, that you just mentioned. Let's see. Gosh, you guys all have such low passes.
Yep.
Is it that bad? Is it
Our
that
highest
bad?
is 12,
Oh god.
I think.
Yeah,
I
it is
think
12. Oh,
We have 3 12s and something low.
I think
Anybody?
we're all 12.
Is everybody 12?
Oh, for perception, maybe you are.
Oy vey. Okay.
My passive
Okay.
insight's 9.
My
So.
passive
Yeah.
insight
Little
is
low
15.
passive.
there it is.
9.
Yeah, insight. We got
You know what?
Rivali.
Passive perception of 12, you would still notice this. Just because you mentioned it. Because 10 is a medium check. So, like, where there was a lot of fire from the oil spill and everything, it has sort of magically, unnaturally, worked its way back towards the Wendigo and kind of added to those flames. So now where all the fire was is now surrounding the Wendigo.
Great.
Oh shit. He ate your fire.
Again, Lorcan's still saying this while. Oh
Blaze-
shit.
Blazing in Pachi Wendigo edition.
Alright, so that brings us back to the Wendigo. No, that brings us to the creatures. All 17 of them.
No, they're not real.
Imagine if you rolled high.
I don't know if they exist.
You don't know about those yet.
Please don't roll 17 times.
I'm not rolling.
That's true. He's rolling
Okay.
18 times.
Oh yeah, I got it.
God damn
Who
it.
made these stupid rules? Me. I keep rolling 3s on this.
Well, stop.
So finally, as the creatures start to like come into view, and they're just these stretched out, like Slenderman-looking things, with like extra long appendages. One reaches out and grabs the other without looking, almost just like absent-mindedly, and the two arms become one appendage, and then like almost a shadow blending in together. Another one reaches behind it and grabs like slingshot. Mecha Shiva goes back and grabs a leg, which turns into another appendage, and they do start to slowly become some sort of weird spider web of things. I would say people, but they're not really people. They kind of look like people.
I see none of this.
You see none of this.
Not a slingshot.
Do I hear anything? Do I hear anything behind me?
No, they are dead silent.
Great.
Yeah, it's spooky.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
Not
That's
a
good.
slingshot.
Now it's the Wendigo's turn.
Sad.
He's just been drop kicked. Brother.
Look, we talked about Andre.
It's fucking lit.
The cream of the crop rises to the top.
Mean Gene Okerlund. My brother and I binged those videos this week. It was Alright, so you actually start to see a little bit of a shimmer, like a dark purple yellow shimmer start to take effect, but it kind of gets lost in the fire. Everybody's close enough to where they see that. But with its first attack, it is going to... You know what? Yeah, it's going to bite Rivali.
Arcana?
On your turn,
That
perhaps.
is more than fair.
Ow! And as it does, actually, Breena...
Oh my god.
Actually, Breena, I need you... As it makes its bite, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh God!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Trauma is
It's
real, folks.
never. Nat 20.
Oh.
And just like that, PTSD doesn't exist anymore.
All Brenda had to do was meditate and go outside in the sun.
Ouch. Rufus's second favorite fruit would be revealed right now if this were the other one.
Let's go
No,
write
but
it
it's
down.
not.
So in that, actually... Yeah, alright, so it's going to make the bite. So as it starts to, you just feel this familiar drop in your gut. And you actually manage to... What do you say to Rivali to let him know what this thing can do?
Don't get hit.
Use your brain, numbnuts.
Oh God, I don't know. Wait, my brain's not working fast enough for Breena.
Playing high ends is hard.
Shoot.
Why I never do it.
Oh, Breena, I'm sorry.
I'm too dumb to be smart. I'm all dummy and no thick.
Oh my God.
Every single one
Okay,
of my side
no, I'm
characters.
sorry. I cannot think of anything.
If you I would say like you're just sort of frozen in the moment, and so instead of saying something, it's just you just cast like a cantrip to do like a little like a wind gust or something. You're like, and so I'm gonna. What's your AC normally, Rivali?
17.
17. We're gonna make it 22 for this. As the jaw like cracks open, like the bottom jaw almost dislocates, but instead of falling, there's a stretchy black tar-like ichor that extends as the jaw comes out to make like an uppercut, excuse me, with the under bite, if you will, to try to bite at you while you're getting up flexing from your drop kick.
With poor Breena.
Just
Punch its mouth more open.
Oh man, that is a 22 to hit.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, because that was really, I hate to take away the nat 20 reward. So
But you did.
But I did.
Shit happens.
You did.
Like, I've been choked by vegetation enough to where... No context.
Killed
Moving
by
on.
dolls, turned into a Jack in the Box.
It was not pleasant.
Rust monsters had been modified.
Oh god. Look, I was just trying to get money for my ma. It's
I still love that character.
I was just trying to be obnoxious.
Thank you. It's a 10. So that's 10 piercing damage. Plus. Oh.
I bet.
11 necrotic damage.
So
And
21 total.
21 total. And I need a Constitution save.
Hold on, I'm doing math. Con save, you said?
Yes.
25.
25 succeed. So you oof. Alright. What is your wisdom score? It's the charisma was the dump stat, I know, but
Yes. My wisdom score is 15.
15. Okay. So it bites into you just enough. It would have been much worse if Breena hadn't gotten you out of the way, and you can almost feel like some of that what you sort of instinctively know is that black ichor that's extending the jaw come out of the fangs, but it misses. You can actually see it like go right before your chest when it almost was plunged in there. It grody.
Gonna snarl in retaliation. Insert
And
snarl here because I can't fucking do it.
Grr.
It's then he's just gonna follow up with a swipe. He rolls a 13. And then
Well, for him to miss me.
well you're 15, you're like what?
14.
You said like 20 feet away, right?
Oh, I know. I'm just talking about my AC. I'm like,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Would have missed me too.
I hate to pick on you, but I can't see any reason for him to turn around and attack Lorcan while this thing just drop kicked him.
Literally,
And-
I don't care. Like, I deserve this.
You also have Breena, and he can't get to going through you. So
And I'd fully deserve this. I don't care. Like,
on that note, that's a 28 to hit,
okay.
Mm.
and then that's just 5. That's 7 slashing damage.
C7.
Kevin. And then on
I'm bloodied, by
With-
the way.
Hi, Bloody Dum Dad.
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
with the bonus action, Breena, I need you to make a wisdom save. It's gonna be one of those sessions, guys.
Oh, come on! Ha! Dirty 20.
30-20 succeeds.
Get him.
Once again, that same, after seeing it try on Rivali before, you hear that same weird gargle, like strained gargle of a howl. And you just instinctively, now that your brain is no longer moving like a Rubik's Cube, you've got that defense already prepped. It's just like, nope. Already out. So that is,
Memorize the algorithm.
what is movement?
When?
With his movement.
Oh.
He's going to just not like walk backwards, but he'll take like one step back and then just shift into the shadows.
So, no.
So the two of you do get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, hell yeah.
Breena.
26 to hit.
26 to hit.
Wow. Try bonk.
Breena, I guess I could. You're
Could,
being
what-
held and casting a spell, so
Yeah, I mean, I could bonk. That does not take a lot of.
go for a bonk just because it's funny. This is where you roll the nat 20.
Wow. No.
Yeah,
Where's my
I-
bonk? Where's my bonk?
What's your
at?
bonk modifier?
That's a 7.
7. Yeah,
I
you just,
try
like,
to take a swing.
you
I
instinctively
miss.
kick. But sort of like from the scratch, I guess instinctively Rivali, you're like, whack.
For 11 damage.
11. Oh, man. Bonked enough for 2. You double bonked.
I double bonk.
And then technically, Lorcan, you get an attack of opportunity
Okay.
because you technically have a melee attack with your psychic things, right? Are they all ranged?
I think it has
They
to
are.
be melee? I don't know.
No, I was looking at action. Opportunity attack.
You can make an opportunity attack.
That's just the
Use
normal
your reaction to make
description.
one melee attack. provoking creature. Okay, so never mind. You just saw it like almost like a photo gradient, like just dissolve into shadow directly in front of you. Honestly, because the shadow is about 5 feet to your left.
Oh, so it gives me the option for Dex or Strength, but both are still technically range.
Right.
That's dumb.
Oh well.
All right, so that brings us to Lorcan. Casaadi, you'll be the next player up.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll the wisdom save.
Three and a 4.
How do you read these? I'm reading these wrong.
I'm reading the one that's down.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you still paralyzed, but
That's a 3 and a 4 with a -1.
But I'll let you use your action to do it again if you want to take your whole action to do it.
So, the other question is, you said he kind of disappeared into the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize what he did?
I will let you use your action to either try and break free or focus on what just happened to figure out.
Not both.
Not both.
You gotta break free, man.
Yeah.
Got
I
to
guess.
break free.
Thank you.
Okay.
I give you inspiration, but I've given it all out.
All good.
What? No,
It's not,
go
that
for
was not
Do it.
Breena, those.
Accept it. Take it.
Take it.
No,
Steal the inspiration.
I said it's all gone.
No, it's not.
Kurt got it
It's
all.
I
limitless.
took all of it.
No.
Trust me, Breena would
Tragic.
not have done this.
Okay. So do I just re-roll?
Yeah, you can just reroll.
16.
16. You have broken free. You have a bonus action and a movement.
I use my bonus action to figure out what the fuck he did.
Gonna say no.
Psychic Blade's in the direction he went.
Go.
Sure.
Go.
Yes, it's just gonna raise the AC. That's all.
I don't do it.
It's almost lazy. It's just ugh.
Like as I finally move, they just
Yeah, instinctively. You have a movement.
Oh, I shouldn't have done Psychic Blades. Oh well. I'm gonna run in. No, wait. Do I have any more? Do I have any more health potions, please? Nope. That would be too easy.
That gives you advantage on survival checks, which is part of tracking.
But you said I can't do that.
Yeah, you could. I was wrong. You would need your action to use like a Arcana check to try to figure out what happened, but with using the equipment there, that's just part of what it does. It just counts as it works like having concentration on a spell.
Okay, so I can roll survival to try and find him?
Yep.
Hmm.
I was thinking of that earlier today. I'm like, that's the only one that hasn't been used that much.
11 minus 1. But I already have... Oh no, it says advantage probably because of... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, 10.
10. It is... With a 10, you feel almost like a burning pain in your forehead, but it's really light. A light burning pain. It's kind of contradictory, but you know.
No, I feel it.
Like 160 degrees.
Roughly. That's a coffee joke. It's a you do know it is not left the room, and it is not above you. And you every time you start to figure out where it is, it moves again, sort of.
Is there anything for me to jump up on?
There's a pillar you could jump up on with your movement.
Yeah. How high can I get?
I mean, it's a pretty high building. On the one nearest you, I would say, if I remember correctly, where you were, probably at 50, 60 feet. Well, you could climb your
I
speed.
can get 30.
I mean, at the top of it would be 50 or 60 feet. So you
I'm
want to
just-
Spider-Man your way up half of it?
I'm just saying, you
can I do
have
that?
a Rivali to climb also.
It's true.
I don't want all of us to be grouped up though.
That's
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I guess I'll climb and find somewhere to like a foothold if there's a chunk blown out of it
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's enough for you to hang on to.
Sure.
You just skitter up it. You skitter on up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And,
With my stump arm.
yeah, it does look odd. It doesn't. Alright, so that brings us to the lair action. Alright, 2. So, Sean, roll me a percentile.
Oh, no, I was holding those die. 44.
44. Alright.
Mhm.
Doing some math. There we go. Alright, so as the beings in the back start to like latch on more and more and more, all of a sudden a copy of them appears in each corner of the building. Significantly shrinking the area that you have to move and travel. So I would say it's roughly 100. It's basically like 150 by 150. But that brings us to Casaadi with Breena on deck.
I was hoping it was just the Wendigo, not whatever this other bullshit is. All right. He has a hand axe out, and his packed weapon is just... Can't see shit. All right.
Who the fuck is that?
Visible
Yeah.
frustration for once. He's going to hold his action, and if the creature appears within 20 feet of him, he's going to prepare to throw a hand axe at him.
Wait, does he not have dark vision? Do lizard folk not get dark vision?
I don't think
it's
darkness,
not dark.
I think it's some more shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also-
It's not magical darkness.
Yeah, and no, I do not have dark vision.
It's doing something.
Dark.
Yeah, no dark vision. Yeah, I'm just gonna, if he appears within 20 feet of me, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Okay.
He's at the ready.
All right. That brings us to Breena with Rivali on deck.
Okay, quick question. Can I use a spell that doesn't have concentration while I have another
Yes.
one that's concentration?
Mm-hmm.
You just can't do 2 concentration at the same time.
Okay.
Does that work with like twin spell?
Still just 1 concentration.
Mhm.
Good question.
Mhm.
Let me just double
I
check.
just never had it come up, so I didn't know.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, I think twin spell, like the meta magic, it only is in effect during the casting of it.
Okay.
Okay. So, hear me out.
I'm listening.
Want to cast magic missile and triangulate where he is.
Ooh.
Does the text of Magic Missile say a creature you can see?
That's a good question.
RTFT, as my brother says.
It is. It is. You can see. So that
Okay.
does not work.
Mm.
Dang it. My plan is foiled, and my day.
My, my disappointment is immeasurable in my day.
So I tell myself in the mirror every morning, get ready for the day.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Today's the day.
It's a wonderful day for dice.
What a wonderful day in the life we live.
Okay.
The next hit isekai.
What? Sorry. What's the room looking like at this point?
It is essentially a 150 by 150, like, it's almost like it almost feels like a gladiatorial arena now. You guys are kind of on the, you and Rivali are kind of near the edge of the circle, because there's just these, like, faceless, completely silent beings, and it almost feels like a mob, like, trying to get in on a fight. But none of them are reaching out for you, none of them are doing anything to make any kind of sound, they're just there. And they all have, like, just big open, like, white dots for eyes with very small black pupils. None of them blink, and all the eyes are different sizes. Think like Miyazaki, but horror.
Yeah, okay. Miyazaki make the
Junji Ito.
yes, that's the one. I was gonna say the hole in the mountain guy.
Yep.
And Lorcan's up.
30
I just
feet up.
climbed a pillar.
Oh yeah, okay, one of the pillars. Okay.
I knew that the Wendigo was not above me, and so I went up.
You can't touch the floor because it's lava.
Also, yes.
And
It did have fire? Did the fire disappear?
It did.
Mm.
And
I have a question.
Follow me.
While I was trying to
checking
track it, you said as soon as I figured out where it was, it moved again. Was there heat coming from wherever I thought it was at?
With a 10, you couldn't quite place that.
Okay. Figured I'd try.
Yeah.
Fudge.
I know every single one of your spells says a creature you can see.
Yeah, I can't.
I just went through all of them to look. I was
In
like,
that case,
something.
I
Rivali,
cast it Lorcan.
you're bloodied, right?
If I remember correctly,
Everyone is.
everybody but you is bloodied.
Mm-hmm. Sean and I are both at 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nice
Not-
person.
But you're not here. Shoot. Shoot. Ah, I'm just gonna hold the spell.
Which one?
Magic missile again.
Okay, and you're just waiting until he's visible, or
I
You
guess.
lose the slot if it comes back to your turn and you don't cast it.
Oh, in that case, can I hold the meteors then? Because they're there and they're
They're
to
just
stay.
chilling.
Yeah,
Is it
but
like
like
It's just concentration.
it's
is it a
I
bonus
can,
action to send one?
Well, I could use either an action or a bonus action to send two.
You can hold either one.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
Yeah, but
just-
you're only gonna be able to hold one. Right, Kurt? You can't.
I
Hold
only have-
an action and a bonus at the
Kirby,
same time.
You can only hold an action.
Yes, they're too heavy.
Okay.
Right.
Your strength is very low.
I will hold an action to send a meteor hurling at his
You can-
face if I see it.
You still
As a
can
bonus-
send 2 of them with the one action. though.
Yeah. I can send
Okay.
both with one action.
Roll.
And can I bonus action try to figure out where he is potentially? Like, I don't know. Like,
That would probably take a full action. I mean, you could hold the bonus. You could do the action to search and hold the bonus action while we're getting minute, if you will.
is that
Sounds
okay?
Yeah.
You can only hold a regular.
Can you,
can hold
yeah, you
bonus
can
action?
only hold
You
an
can
action,
only
right?
hold a regular
Yeah,
action.
there you go. Sorry, the thing that
Okay.
Kurt just said. My phone.
In that case, as a bonus action, can I do a quick glance, investigation stuff to see if?
To use a skill like that, you know,
Yeah,
I'd probably take an action, just sort of like with Lorcan
Yeah,
earlier.
no, that's fine. Okay, that's it.
All right.
Move.
Cool.
Oh no, you're
Nope.
being held.
Nope.
You are still being held.
No,
yes.
I'm
I am,
confused.
I am safe and warm and no one.
character development now refuses to get down.
Rivali is the
Basically.
safest haven.
And it is now the safest haven's turn.
Yeah.
Lorcan, you're the next player.
Am I able to see them because it is dark and I have dark vision?
Is it dark?
Wait,
I don't think it's dark.
No, because
It's
you
not
said-
dark
you said
outside.
You said the shadows, so I assume.
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
not dark outside, but there's not. You're inside and there's no lights on. So there's like a couple of chandeliers. You know, it's very dramatic. It's very rancy.
I have dark vision.
Or is.
Womp womp womp. It's
Oh well.
the All right, but
I mean, like if I'm
if
not
you're-
close enough, that's fine. I just like.
yeah, he's not currently within like just looking. There he is. But you would be able to use your action to search for him without disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Is that
Or
survival
do I have
then?
to, like, what am I rolling?
Or
am I
perception?
just-
Oh, what do you? Yeah, you can use survival to try and like track him through. You know,
Survival,
some
you say?
survival, I say.
Hmm.
Or you could do like investigation to look for him specifically.
Survival, you say?
Survival, I say. What a Rufus answer. So I can use survival. Okay. 8. It's real dark.
Okay. Well.
Oh, an 8. 'Cause, again, 10's a medium check. With an 8, you get the idea to look for, like, see if there was any leftover oil that may have been tracked.
Okay.
And but all you see is just like a sliding footprint that went to the left. You already knew.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I am gonna set Breena down if that is okay with her.
That's debatable.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't seem happy, but I'm not gonna be like now.
And then
You can hang on this pillar with me.
Throw her over there.
Can I like?
I mean, you're close enough.
Okay.
And Lorg enough, so.
Here you go, Lorcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of something, but thought against it.
Would it kill all of us?
Nah.
I am going to take a few like cautious steps forward towards the area.
Okay. Like in the middle, or
Yeah, in like the middle. I'm sorry. I'm debating as to whether or not I should do this.
oh, I understand.
Yeah.
At this point,
Everyone's
it's kinda
turn, like,
fuck it, right?
No,
What
it's,
do I do?
it's more of like I had a plan for this, but now I'm just debating if I should do like screw the plan.
I understand.
You know what? I think I'm actually just gonna bonus action take a potion, the last potion, as I step out into as close to the middle as I can.
The final.
For
All
HP.
right. Cool.
Cool.
So that brings us to the artist from Rancy. And okay, let's see.
Oh, I did.
All right, it's 4. You see, I guess he would be the closest to Casaadi. You see a faint shimmer, a magical shimmer in the shadows about 15 feet to your right. And just sort of like all I can think of is the Venture Brothers reference. You just sort of like you and just like throw a hand axe. So go ahead and make that attack.
Don't drop your dice.
Well, I didn't drop the dice. I didn't drop the roll because
Don't drop the ball either.
16?
16. 16 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 6 damage, but hey.
What type of damage is it?
Slashing.
Slashing.
Regular slashing.
You just instead of hearing a satisfying like you normally would, you just hear a cling cling. And so you can you hear your axe sort of sliding on the ground in the dark. But after being meteors.
Yeah.
So I have to make a dex save for 2 of those, right?
I was gonna say it would be followed by.
It's within
There
100.
you are.
If I see it, if I see it, yeah.
So this is happening basically right as Lorcan is taking you onto the pillar.
Get on the pillar. Ah! There it is.
That is a what's the DC?
16.
Yeah, it's a 14 and a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck him up.
So that is an 8 and 7.
8 and a 7. So
15 fire.
Death by inches.
That
Fire.
shimmers on fire.
And so you just basically hear the Casaadi, what did you say as you threw the axe?
There it is.
Okay. You hear that with just fire, and the meteors coming by actually illuminate the axe for a minute as it bounces off, and then just ignite the Wendigo again, and it does this what can only be described as a broken shriek. And like it's the first time it really actually reacts to something. And But with that shriek, I need Casaadi to make a wisdom save.
Okay. That's
Not
a
me.
7.
Oh,
7.
God.
All right. So, Casaadi, you are frightened
God damn it.
for the next minute.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Wait,
Oh.
no, you have advantage on that
Okay.
because of the doctor. I forgot.
Okay. Okay. Your saves again, 18.
18,
Thank-
you just saved.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's kind of its thing. That thing was its.
I'm screwed.
Well,
Oh, no.
I just like to talk. It's all right, cool. So you are actually immune to that for the next 24 hours.
You can't be afraid of numbers on a paper. Get back to it.
I love it.
I really just hated trigonometry, okay?
Look, you just got to make the save once, okay?
I would love to.
Wait, how many times have I been trying to say
You're different. You're
Yeah, no, it's fine.
special.
Yeah.
God
bless
darn
you.
it.
God bless them. It's a Let's see. All right, so that was all just as he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Get
So
wrecked.
with his action, all right, he's going to just run at Casaadi and sort of lower his skull as the broken and mangled horns of bone come at you.
Mm-hmm.
And be a natural 1.
Ooh.
Does he slip on the oil?
No, but he does use one of his legendary actions to roll that.
Reasonable.
I'll take it.
That's a 19. No,
That
that's a
hits.
22, excuse me.
Well,
Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you exceeded the threshold.
The threshold, yeah, I have to hit anywhere between a 15 and a 20.
Well, thanks to the doctor, he's actually numbers.
Oh,
To
I
close
think
my eyes, they're not real.
I can't see them, they can't see me.
No, those are imaginary. Those are different.
Oh god, don't even get me started on. So that's not too bad. That's 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
You say that's not bad, but he
I
had
said
9.
too bad. And I need a strength save from you.
Interesting.
You don't get advantage on this one.
Reasonable.
Oh, he gonna push you.
16?
16.
Mhm.
Just it saves you from being prone, and it
Okay.
just saves you from being gored.
Thank
Okay.
God.
But
Thank
also, something I forgot I had, because I remembered this from months ago. Rod of Retribution. So I'm going to use my reaction to make a dex save. It's only DC 13. But no
Yeah,
matter
you
what,
just got-
taking...
You just got your reaction back, so yeah.
Yes, it's going to be taking lightning damage.
So it's a dex save.
Zap.
And what's the DC on that? You said
13.
13.
Taser.
That's a 19.
Yep, so it takes 6 damage.
Okay.
Well, 6. It takes 12, becomes 6.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Still, it's something.
What?
So
Gets,
it is
gets scratched, pulls out has the taser rod.
with its second attack.
Many months.
I really want to bite you, but I just cannot justify it. I've been making the joke for like half a year now, and so I can't just suddenly decide it wants to bite you. So we'll just go with a swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Once I remember where the other. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh no, that's for the swipe. That's for the bite. Sorry. That's going to be 10 slashing damage.
Yep.
You
As
were
he goes down, get him before the death saves.
Death saves what? I thought death unsaves.
At the sound of your voice, it's going to use its bonus action.
Oh fuck.
And I need a wisdom save from Lorcan.
I'm
This can only
great
be
at
wonderful.
Come on, advantage.
9.
9.
Burn those die, please.
Mm.
Have you
No, they
rolled
spent
above a
lot
10?
of money on them.
Yeah. Just not for wisdom.
Did you use different
Really
ones?
funny.
Different ones.
Where's the right? There it is. Sorry, I blinded myself with the ring light.
Good. I mean, oh no.
That's gonna be
I'm probably down.
probably. It's 13 psychic
I'm down.
damage.
Wait.
Resistance, hopefully.
I was gonna
Oh.
say with the psychic
No, I
resist
thought
for
I
psychic.
had,
no.
but I
You don't have
don't.
psychic resist. You would have.
I thought I did. No, it gives me the advantage on the mental saves, but not resistance to psychic.
What do you think?
Okay.
Kalistar?
I have a very important question.
Great.
Were you holding Breena, or was Breena holding herself up there?
I have one arm. I was holding myself,
That's very. You have 2 arms. You have 1 hand.
so I was not holding Breena.
Okay,
I thought we were on a pedestal.
not halfway up.
We're halfway up a pillar.
I would not have been able. What?
You're
There's
okay.
like there's things to easily. They're not like
You do
perfectly
this
constructed.
and you get a foothold and you're good.
Yeah,
You say
Yeah.
as you're taking damage.
yeah. It's real
As I
easy,
die.
guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
so-
it's really not that.
It's falling damage is D6, right? Or is it
Yes.
D10?
6
Okay, it's 6 for every 10 feet.
after the first.
Yeah.
So 2.
So I mean, that's just going to be a failed death save.
Mm-hmm.
If I rolled higher than a 10, I would have given you 2.
I figured.
Okay. All right. So Lorcan lands with a sickening splat
Ooh.
and does not move. Lorcan, I need you to roll a death save.
What? 14.
That's a success.
Sure is.
All right. So that brings us to the lair action.
Just looking at my max HP modifier minus 8. Fucking hell.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Oh. You could use a hand.
I'm dead.
Oh, well, since you're dead, you can roll percentile for me.
Cool. 74.
74. Okay.
Arena gets 74% smaller.
Without making a sound, one of the hands reaches out from the wall of beings that surrounds you, and it just keeps on going. Like, just keeps going and go until it's no longer an arm; it's just an extension of shadow with a hand on the end, and grabs Lorcan by the foot and pulls him 10 feet towards the edge.
So it's like that Space Jam scene.
Come on in.
Now it's 20 feet. No.
No!
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I found the shorts. My favorite scene. So stupid. All right, and that brings us to Casaadi with Breena on deck.
All
Casaadi, I need
right.
a death save from you.
Rolling. 4.
That is a
Fuck.
fail.
Mhm.
Burn those dice.
What's the reaction? Yeah, to losing a death save.
Disappointment.
Ooh. Like disappointed silence.
Yeah, the silence disappointed of a father is just like,
Oh,
come on, you're better than
I'm
that.
just disappointed.
just expected better.
Mm.
I'm not mad. I'm just burying my child.
Now I just think of Goblet of Fire. My boy.
Mm.
no.
Ugh.
Breena, that brings you up.
On
Rivali,
that
He
you
said
after that.
calmly.
I just saw Lorcan fall off the pillar.
I don't know if you. Yeah. Did
And get dragged
Mousy,
by a
did you see
shadow.
him land? See
Yeah, I
him
think
falling
so.
kind of.
No, I mean I would have watched and been like, ugh, like,
Yeah.
what?
So and then you just kind of see like a little hand coming from just out of your vision.
Okay. I let go. I jumped down.
Ow.
Down.
Okay.
Good luck.
Can you take the damage?
You
Feather
jump
token.
down and or but
You're gonna take
I have a
2d6.
feather token.
Ah.
okay, that's right. So it's like ha.
So
I was
20.
more expecting it to be like,
Yeah.
at the very last second.
Uh,
And interestingly
done.
enough, Lorcan was the one who made me save that token
Yep.
when we first fell
With
in.
my nat 20 when we fell through the ceiling and I caught you.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Okay, running up to Lorcan and feeding him a potion of healing.
oh.
Hmm.
You're taking full action to do that?
Yeah. I'll do
Tasty.
that. So that's,
Back to 10.
what is that,
it?
4d4 plus 4?
Oh, it's a fancy
Ooh.
potion.
Ooh, you got a big one.
You're
Yeah.
back to full.
I am yep.
Woo!
Wow.
Wow.
Actually, that with the healing potion, you get 4 max HP back, so you're up to 24.
So you mean he's at 20 out of 24?
Yeah.
So it's like not.
Which one?
It should be, it should be 24 out of 24.
24
Okay,
out
cool.
of 24.
Because 44 plus 4 is what? 4, 8. No, it is 20 out of 24. Excuse me.
That's why I was confused.
Yep, math is
You
hard.
close your eyes.
Okay.
It's like nothing ever changed.
Eventually, you'll learn to shut up and let me be bad at math.
Goodness.
Never.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna let you kill me correctly.
Lorcan, what did death look like for a few moments?
Shit, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll say silence is the best answer.
All right.
All right, Breena.
High school, probably.
As a bonus action, more as a joke than anything, can I whack at the hand? Like, fuck off! He's still alive!
That's not a joke, please do.
Are you physically doing that, or are you sending meteors?
I don't have any meteors left.
Oh, you don't have any more? Okay, then yeah. Roll a
With
melee
staff.
attack, an unarmed or a staff or an unarmed. The spiders all over again.
Yep.
Modifier.
It is literally the spiders all over.
You see 100 tiny swords come out again.
No!
That's my favorite visual gag of the whole thing.
That was so
That
good.
is... That's a 19 to strike.
A 19 to strike. Roll damage.
Okay.
It's 0, isn't it?
0 plus strength?
It's
hell
well,
does
it's
that mean?
Plus the
unarmed
weapon.
unarmed is 1 plus strength.
Ah, no,
Oh, yeah.
don't roll like that.
Oh.
There's a D6 and a D8, and I don't understand what's the difference.
Versatile.
Oh,
2
If
sides.
One-handed
you're-
versus-
if you're wielding it with both hands, it's a D8. If it's one-handed, it's a D6.
I guess I would have been. If that's okay. I don't have another weapon. That's a 5. No, that's a 4. I'm weak.
Okay, you whack the hand and it kind of twitches and moves back. Still eerily silent, even though it clearly bumps into things along the way.
Okay. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Rivali, you're
Thanks.
What an
up. Lorcan, you're the next player.
So now that it's been revealed, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd be, what is that, 30 feet away after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's right up there. It's currently looming over Casaadi's, unconscious body.
Cool. Okay. Hold on. Jacob, evens or odds?
Oh, always evens. I got enough odds.
Cool. So I'm going to walk up. I'm going to make one melee
Lord.
attack for a 12 to hit. Which I'm assuming
That
it
does
doesn't.
not hit.
And then expending the second attack to make a grapple action.
Okay.
Attack.
So that's opposed athletics.
Yep, and I get advantage because I am
Dude. Lord.
Lord.
I am low
Well-
for 26.
Y'all both Lord.
About to say,
No,
We're
because I am in Giant's Might, I have advantage.
okay, that's what I was going to ask, if whether it was size or not. Is also Lorg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Lork.
You're basically the end of a Power Rangers episode.
Wait, what did I say?
Like,
I have 20,
the-
25.
The big monster has knocked everybody down, and now the equally big, hero is coming.
Perfect.
Super Sentai, if you will. What'd you roll? I'm sorry.
25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can. I can.
Mm.
Oh, 21.
What?
All right.
Hmm.
And then as my bonus action, this is so dumb.
I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah, with my bonus action, I'm gonna use my roar feature.
Oh, okay.
So it has to make a DC 14 Wisdom save or become frightened of me until the
How the
end of my
turntables
turn.
have.
Unless it's immune to fright.
See how you like it.
It rolls a 10.
It's frightened of me until the end of its next turn, and it
Whoa.
cannot spend its
Wait.
action running away because it is grappled.
So it has to do nothing.
It has to do nothing.
It is immune to fear,
Mm-hmm.
but it cannot move.
Okay.
Just
I
rolling in
would.
their face.
I am. It's but just to let you know, it is immune to charm, exhaustion, and frighten.
Okay. Darn.
It was a really good idea, though. I thought you were going to do like a King from Tekken suplex, and like a.
No.
Yeah,
That would be cool, but
it would follow the like Armstrong aesthetic,
yeah, if I'd
we-
done that, I would have done something different. But I totally didn't. So
right? Like there's no way you could have known until you tried it. But he is grappled.
Besides, I like the image.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And, he just-
Ah.
and now that it's its turn, it's going to bite you
No!
At disadvantage because it's grappled.
at disadvantage because it's grappled. Everybody knows you need your arms to bite.
Not Lorcan.
Lorcan's always the exception.
Usually. Unless.
Oh, that's a natural 20 and a dirty 20.
Yeah, they both.
Golan.
So at disadvantage.
It crunched.
Still, it prevented the crit, so hooray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much hooray on the crit.
Uh-huh.
Bite, nasty. So that's 6 plus. Yeah, that's 11 piercing damage
Okay.
plus 8 necrotic.
Oh.
And then I need you to make a Constitution save.
27. Or no,
Yeah.
25.
Oh, in that case, you fit. No.
I looked at the wrong number.
Yeah, okay. So once again, that kind of black ichor comes out of its teeth and to no effect.
Gross.
All right. Gross. So that brings us to Lorcan with Casaadi, the next player up.
Mm-hmm.
Lorcan, how's it hanging, bud?
Is that a stump joke?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Huh. Okay, so Breena and I are next to each other. Who's how far from what? I
So
need a distance picture real quick.
you're on the opposite side. So you're about 40 feet from Casaadi. So 45 feet from Rivali and the Wendigo.
Because they're right next to Casaadi.
They're hugging. Yeah, right next to
Yeah,
each
you
I'm
other.
not part of the
I
hug.
love just the mental image of like Lorcan looks up and there's just like
Yeah,
Casaadi
Casaadi-
just looking as like
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, just blankly. I guess that's what you're more used to.
Yeah.
just blankly staring as there's
Like,
Rivali with
he's
the Wendigo
fine.
like
This time his
Ow.
tongue's kind of sticking out.
Oh,
God.
back to normal, a little drunk.
The
I don't
fly.
know.
The fly's trying to resuscitate him.
The lance on the tongue.
Just Simba and Mufasa. Get up.
Oh.
Dad, get up.
Oh no, stop it! Stop hurting us with references.
No.
Well, I ain't got any potions or anything that will help him, so
Tough shit.
there's nothing I can do for that guy.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Is there a keyhole in the door?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to unlock it.
You're pretty fast, aren't you? 30? Are you faster than that?
30.
it would take a dash. Because you got to get up. You could use your bonus action to try the key, though.
Maybe do it next turn and just kind of walk there and pew pew.
Next turn, we might all be dead.
I bet it can only take down 2 more of us at most next turn.
That was a very silver logic. What's the worst that could happen? Surely it can only take 2 of us.
How far is Casaadi from the door?
About the same distance.
So there's nobody close to it.
You guys are all about at the same, I'd say probably 55 feet, except for Rivali, who's 50. And Huggin. Also, the door is blocked by the wave of things. Because you guys are surrounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, also we tried opening it early with some weird stuff. Well, yeah, don't we have 2 of the guys hanging out with us? Did they get absorbed by the things?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. You do not see them anywhere.
Damn. They could have been feeding us soup this entire time.
Man.
Throw soup over the...
I can't remember the name of the captain,
barrier.
but also Edward.
Has
an Edward.
Forever.
We snuck off for a bit of privacy time, if you know what I mean.
That's great.
Not the right time.
now!
Let's go to the public.
Look.
This is a private establishment.
It's a
Look,
church.
if Lance and Eclipsa can get away with it.
They waited till nighttime.
It's dark.
There's people here.
Good.
They're preoccupied. Has this giant thing like trying to gum through you.
Gross.
Doing.
Suffering.
Yeah, that pretty much applies to almost everybody.
Okay, I'll use my regular movement to head towards the door without going within range of the thing.
Okay.
And all Psychic Blades as my action.
At
the thing.
the thing.
At the Wendigo.
Oh, at the Wendigo. Go for it.
With advantage.
Yep, with advantage.
$14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah. Bonus action, try again.
Go for it.
With advantage.
Yep. 18.
18 hits.
Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a 14 the first time. I was looking at my damage modifier. It was 15.
That hits.
Okay, so I hit twice. Cool. One's a d6. 4. So that's a 6 plus 5 is 11. 5, 6. So 17
Nice.
psychic damage.
Nice. Yeah, so Rivali, we'll say that one thing you're really good at is no matter who's assigned on your work shift, you know how to work with them. You develop chemistry really fast. And so you can, if you could hear psychic energy, you would. When in reality, you probably have a nice little sixth sense yourself. There's a cat joke here somewhere. Yeah. But you can almost feel the psychic blades coming, and you just sort of tilt out of the way as they lodge their way into the Wendigo skull and stay there.
Nice.
It seems relatively unaffected, but they're definitely lodged in there, and there's like some fluid coming out, but it does not change its behavior at all.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
job.
Finally
Not
got
you.
to do a thing.
It's visibly hurt. All right. Anything else?
I think that's all of my economy.
Okay, that brings us to the lair action. And then Casaadi, you'll be after that with Breena on deck. Francesca, you haven't rolled yet. Give me a percentile.
Okay. That is a 71.
71. All right.
Everyone rolled high. I feel like I'm underperforming now.
Notice you're the only one where something hasn't happened after.
Yeah, exactly.
That something being Casaadi. One of the long black hands comes out and grabs you by just the fingernails, like it's almost digging into your leg, and pulls you 20 feet away. Completely silent.
Does Casaadi make sound? Like his body dragging?
The body dragging does.
Okay.
But no sound with the fingers digging into your leg.
Shit, can someone get that? Busy here.
I'm a little busy! What is it? Captain Barbosa. Busy at the moment. So, but Casaadi, that does not do damage to you, so you don't fail a death save, so you just have to roll.
Goodness.
Thank goodness.
Alright, that is a 12.
12 and a success.
Fine.
Yeah, I imagine he's still just he's back in the void, but he's just laying on the floor still.
Ow!
Meanwhile, Yavar is playing with his packed weapon and just like
You're on the like psychiatrist couch. Like just
the psychiatrist is playing with a bone saw and just like, so this is what happens when you steal some of my power. Interesting. It could be put to better use though, and he's reshaping it maybe into the form of a short bow. It's like, you have a weapon this could work well with.
All right. That brings us to Breena with Rivali on deck.
Oh, okay. How far is... Wait, everybody moves. How far is everybody?
I am 45 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Or 40
Okay,
feet.
I'm
Sorry.
15.
Yeah, you're
40.
roughly 50. Yeah, you're about 40 feet from Rivali, right? 40, 45?
Okay. Silver is 60, 65 feet, assuming it went like...
Silver.
Silver?
Silver. Oh.
Oh man, I didn't even notice. You're like silver. I'm like, yep.
Silver?
Casaadi's
a lot more noise.
I don't think I've ever said Casaadi in character.
Probably not.
Look, between Casaadi and Rivali, I'm
Okay.
and so yeah, Casaadi is 60 feet about like southeast of you. All right, I guess if you're looking straight on, Rivali and the Wendigo right in front of you. I almost said silver. Casaadi's over here. Lorcan's like 15 feet to your left. So it's like left, straight, right.
I would have been 30 from her. Sorry.
30 feet.
Because I moved full movement. I just forgot that we were next.
God, I can't reach.
You are very small.
I am, yeah, unfortunately. Okay.
Do you have more potions?
I have nothing.
I think I was the only one that had a potion left.
Nothing but fear.
And then I used it on me.
Yeah,
that's
they're
fine.
gone.
Yeah, no, they're all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. Fudge. Okay.
Got Lorcan back though.
Yeah, and I have 515 gold I forgot to spend on potions before we started session 1. So, like, we're good.
Lovely!
I wish I spent the money to get 2 more potions, but...
Yeah, okay.
Hit me.
Whatever.
Hit me in my first one shot. I was like, oh,
why
so we don't
has so
spend all. Oops.
Well, that's not
Actually,
why Sora
okay.
has so much money, but...
No, that's not the only reason.
What we got?
I am going to try to... Magic Missile,
Okay.
level 2. 3 at the Wendigo, 1 at the thing pulling at Casaadi.
All right. So roll damage because those automatically hit.
Yep. Forgot about that. Blip. Can't read. That is a 3, 3, 1. That's 7.
Plus
for-
3 is 10.
Yes. Plus 3 is 10 for Wendigo.
Okay.
And then we have another 3. Fine. No.
You get a +1 on each of those rolls.
Yes, that's why I did plus 3.
Okay, make sure.
Yeah.
So
That's the
10
mistake I
to-
always make.
10 to the Wendigo and then 4 to the hand.
4 to the
Alright.
hand.
All right. The hand lets go of Casaadi and sort of like slithers back into the mass.
Oh, because we're at church.
I will use my movement to go towards Casaadi as much as I can.
Which is 25 feet.
25 feet of movement, baby!
Thank you.
Oh, poor Breena.
Just trying to keep everybody.
Just trying to help.
I get it.
All right.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. Okay, that brings us to Rivali.
Okay.
Lorcan, you're the next player.
So start of the turn, it automatically takes 4 damage from my fighting style.
Yep.
Yeah, unarmed fighting style.
Good shit.
Nice.
As my bonus action, I will activate the Eldritch Claw tattoo to get Eldritch Maul happening. And flavor-wise, instead of a tentacle, it is going to be just a bigger version of Rivali's paw.
Yeah, that's kind of my aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly. You understand.
Yeah, we get it.
And
right.
so the first attack is going to just be like, not like a punch, but like going like this and just trying to like jab it into the jaw of the Wendigo.
Yeah,
Pull his
For a
mouth
natural
as far
20
open.
to hit.
Let's go.
Hell yeah! What's Rhys' favorite fruit?
Find out next time
Different
he's around.
campaign. It's vegetables this time.
Huh.
For every nat 20 you roll in my campaign, Rhys forgets how to taste one food.
Oh no.
But
Hold on, so I have to do math really quick.
Good.
Oh no, I hate math real quick.
I like it.
That's hardly enough.
Fast math can be fun.
I used to win those contests in elementary school.
I remember doing those multiplication tables on a timer in like first grade, I think it was. And every time you got it right, the timer would get shorter.
I was good at that.
For 38 magical bludgeoning.
38.
That's why I'm only 5'1"?
Yes.
I thought it was the Adderall.
2 things. Several
Sorry.
things.
12 of it is force damage, if that matters.
12 is force damage. Okay.
Wow.
All magical?
Yes.
Okay.
All the time.
And then for the second attack, if you will do me the honor of flavoring this a little bit more. The second attack
Well, like
is,
paprika?
Yeah.
Couldn't resist.
I'm sorry.
It's going to be like grabbing where the paw like ended up in the jaw and just pulling.
This is what I wanted!
It's the end of Godzilla.
Yes!
I haven't seen Godzilla.
That's about it.
I was going to say there's so many Godzillas, and I
It's
can
worth
describe
it.
so many of them.
26 to hit.
26?
No, 27.
Oh, okay. 26 hits.
Yeah.
27, whatever.
Also, yes.
For another 12 damage, 6 of which is force.
6 of which is force.
Damn. 50.
Rivali. Describe how you finish off this Wendigo.
So it's literally as the jaw, like jab it into the jaw and grab as much as he can, and using like the other hand, like moving it up to the top and just pulling as much as he can until the jaw comes off and just throws it.
Yes!
Oh, ting, ting. It goes and lands by the hand axe.
Rip that bitch open.
And this blood, like, curdling, not even curdling, blood boiling sound comes out. And just sort of echoes throughout as, like, sound waves sort of ripple from within. God. Well, you have the high insight, right? Everybody's perception is low, but
I have the
yeah.
high insight.
You have the high insight.
It's you.
It's me.
I'm going to set a timer, and you guys need to get out of here.
Wait.
Okay.
Are we in initiative order or are we just going?
We're just going.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, we can stay in initiative order for the sake of keeping track of what everybody's doing.
That would be 6 seconds for every.
Right.
Is it
Oh, no, we got a real
with
world
me?
timer.
Because I still have.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's still technically, yeah, Rivali, it would be your turn, and then Lorcan, and then Casaadi, and then Breena.
Okay.
So,
I
Rivali,
am
you'd be the
going
first one to recognize.
I'm actually going to actively move away from the group, like back
Okay.
towards.
Okay.
Yeah, back towards this church, away from the door.
Okay. Just for clarification, You are the only one that knows you need to get out of here.
Oh, sorry. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know. Everybody else stays behind. The place explodes.
Yeah.
Rivali remains.
Oh, I was about to try to get out anyway.
Yeah, it's
I might know too.
just as like Rivali is like grunting, dragging this now dead weight because that is fucking heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a commanding, like the most commanding shout you have ever heard of. Run!
All right. Lorcan.
I get to the door, and I use
The people.
Are those still there?
Yeah, the
There is about 10 feet of thing in between you and the door. Not doing anything, just there and silently unblinking.
If I go towards it, does it try and touch me?
If you go into it, it will.
Can I jump on things?
You can certainly attempt.
I jump on things to get to the door.
Roll me acrobatics.
That I can do. At 21.
21. You jump, and as you land on the mass of things, instead of like buckling under the weight, they part. The only thing my brain did to describe it, it's like pushing into a waterbed. Like it just sort of goes to the side. And it's that same texture too. That sort of, and you land, and then the 4 or 5 beings that you touched, the shadow dissolves away, and there you just see scared, underweight, trembling snake people. Very, and they all sort of collapse or fall to the, just sit, and they're all vacantly staring, confused and a little lost.
All right, people, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And I'm going to use my mystery key to try and unlock the door.
Please explain the mystery key.
A question mark is worked into the head of this key. This key has a 5% chance of unlocking any lock into which it's inserted. Once it unlocks something, it disappears.
Roll me a percentile.
I was just gonna roll a d20, but...
Sure, it's not as dramatic, but... you can roll a d20, it's fine.
What number do I want to roll?
5 or lower.
No,
Wait.
it's one number on a d20.
Natural
Odd number.
I was stuck on my percentile.
The bad math could have saved us right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, eventually will just learn to let me be bad at math. Pick a number.
7.
All right.
Lucky.
Fuck me, it was a 6!
It does that fake thing where it's like it turns, but it doesn't fully turn. Like it's the key that's the right make, but it's not quite the right make.
Does this count as an ability check?
No, because you're not using ability.
It's a
You're
luck
just turning
check.
a key.
I'm using sleight of hand to turn a key.
The answer is no. Before I tell you the result of that, Casaadi, I guess I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yep.
Oh. Is that my whole
Okay.
everything?
14.
Yeah, you ran, you jumped, you used the key.
Okay.
14?
14.
That's a success.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you. All right. That gives you what, 2 successes?
Yes, 2 success,
Okay.
1 failure.
Yeah, so the doctor just sort of, suppose your time is up for today. Hands you a bill.
I can't afford this.
It's a character sheet.
No.
I can't afford this either.
I hope it's not blank.
That brings us to Breena.
Breena, it's up to you to carry Casaadi.
I'm running towards Casaadi.
She's been carrying Casaadi the past 6 episodes, yo.
I guess, yeah, where I
Do
was
I
comment, you
get
get
to-
there. You
I
get
get
to
there?
Casaadi. Yeah, even though
I do
technically
a
he's out of-
medicine thing. Can I do that?
Yes, and let me just... Yes, you can. I'm just reminded of, like, the second session of the campaign I run in the Carolinas. This happened, he rolled a nat 1 and accidentally killed one of the PCs. But,
Fantastic.
sorry, Daniel.
No pressure.
It was really funny.
Just wait, maybe I can naturally come up with it.
Worth it.
Listen, it's a 1 or half the die. Which
Go.
what do you
just go.
want to try?
Just go.
What? That's a 16.
The way you stopped really made my heart stop for a
Yeah,
second.
I was like, no.
All right, and then, like, you look at it and it's a character sheet. You fall into the character sheet, your eyes wake up, and there's Breena. Your eyes wake up. Your eyes open as you wake up. And
Well, to be fair, the eyes were open.
Yeah,
Hey, your eyes
do wake
They
up.
do wake up.
Yeah. do wake up, yeah.
You're just like looking at it like, come on. It's a nice little development from the beginning of the campaign when like you woke up in the same like cabin and you hated him and like you're like come on and like
We
nothing
gotta get
changes.
out of here. Let's go.
Nothing changes with the eyes, but you do get to say something. It's like the corpse just says,
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't have a pen to fill out the character sheet.
What are you talking about? Let's go.
What's going on now?
Ow.
We're leaving.
I thought another test.
Smack them all.
The enemy's dead though.
All right.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm out of movement and
as
action.
as you get up, there is no sign of the Wendigo's corpse. There's just a dislocated jaw on the floor.
I thought Rivali was carrying it.
I thought you tore the jaw off and threw it.
Oh, the
I
jaw
thought he was
somewhere.
carrying the rest of it,
yeah.
though.
I'm carrying the rest of it.
Oh, I thought you. No, the insight check was for you to get. You understood to get away from it. Because okay, but you are still
he's
carrying
getting
it.
Yeah.
Okay, my misunderstanding. Never mind. I'll take back that roll then. Fine. That's where Rivali's got it.
Moving it away from everyone else.
I understand now. I was confused as to why like you were just ditching everyone. I was like, whatever. I mean, I'm sure they got a reason. So you turn. We go back to Lorcan, who's just like, we're getting the fuck out. Sticks the key. You turn it and it clicks. Click. Click. Oh come on. No. Door flies open. I need you to make a dex save.
I'm good at those. 23?
23. You land on your feet
Gotta do that.
Very nice.
about 6 or 7 feet away as Shavel busts the door down. Surrounded by about 6 on each side, about a dozen other of the snake people, and just goes, all right, we got in. All right,
Yeah, congratulations.
appreciate you.
No, you don't.
It's no roll insight on that.
Lorcan doesn't know how to roll insight. 12 minus 1.
It's the first thing he's ever said to you that there wasn't like something else underneath it.
Yeah, that doesn't change what I say back.
Yeah, that's fair. And so he's like, all right, we're in, sort out, we're running out of time. And they just go out and start, kind of hugging the shape as they slowly become more and more of the snake people and funneling them out of there. Rivali, you're next up in that order.
Continuing insight, can I gather if like I have like any amount of time left?
Sure, go ahead and you can roll it.
Okay. It's a natural 1.
You've got time left.
Sweet. Okay. How far away am I from like pillars?
There's probably
They're all over, aren't they?
they're all over. Yeah, like the really big ones, like Lorcan was climbing.
Yeah, like one of those
There's
ones.
probably one on each side of you, about 15 feet away.
That's smart.
Alright, I'm going to.
You're still Lorg, aren't you?
I'm still Lord.
Mm-hmm.
For another 5 rounds. And my big paw lasts for another 9 rounds.
Got it.
Yeah. So I am going to set down Wendigo corpse.
Yeah.
Give it a pat.
Tap tap. And I'm going to big paw reach off 15 feet because of Eldritch Maul. And I'm going to attempt to pull down the 2 big pillars on top of the corpse.
Make a strength check. It's a low DC.
With a natural 20 for the first one.
All right, it doesn't matter then.
Oh, okay.
Easily. Like, I made you roll just for the fact if you rolled a nat 1, it'd be funny. But it's like, I'd still make it work. It'd be funny.
Advantage, because
If you rolled 2 nat 1s, it would be really... No.
I've done it.
Yeah,
I have
crunch. And then, like, as you do that, the building starts to come in on itself a little bit. And, like, it's not immediately about to fall on you, but you've sped up the process a little bit.
that's fine.
Yeah. All right. And
Do you have any movement left?
No.
So instead of, for the sake of brevity, and I know it's getting late, I think everybody can just get out of there, to my knowledge. I don't think there's anything left that would slow you down that I wrote.
Well, I was going to say, Casaadi would try and help out because even if they're unimportant to me, they're important to someone else. And try and help touch those
character growth
snake people things to get
them. Casaadi's hugging people. It's probably wrong.
More like high-fiving.
They're like, ah.
You're compelled from beyond to give a...
Well, a high five. He's like sprinting past and doing the running high five, just kind of lightly slap him.
He smacks children in the face.
He's smacking children in the face, but in the most loving way. No, he saw a touch seems to do it, so he thought, yeah, slap.
Fair
enough.
As we're doing it, Breena, I assume you're just booking it because you have the slower speed.
Yeah, I would get to the door and then just be like, get the fuck out!
1 second.
My heroes. Lorcan?
Yeah, how far is Rivali from me?
Like 5-10 feet.
What?
What? Rivali's all the way on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
I thought you went...
No, he went further in.
My bad. I thought you were going towards the door and dropping things.
So I think we're like 90?
Yeah, 100 plus. I mean, 120 probably.
120? Okay, I can deal with that.
Amazing. Okay.
I have high dex.
Do your thing.
I will run 30 feet back into the church towards Rivali and take out a wand that I've had since the first session and have never been able to use. And I will point it at Rivali and say, "Trust me!"
Rivali.
Yeah.
Do you trust me?
You willing...
Yeah,
sure. Okay.
That's why I said, do you trust me?
All right.
We swap places.
Wait, no.
I rescind the trust.
And then
bonus action dash?
Bonus action dash, yeah, rogue. Yeah. All right. So
I'm 60 feet from the door. No, 90.
Yep.
Yes, 90 feet from the door.
All right.
And Rivali has movement next turn.
Well,
and I can dodge.
Yeah, again, for the sake of brevity, you're like, Breena's like basically at the door using just enchanting whatever she can, just things held up. And it's almost like pausing to see the last remaining like statues and decorations of Rancy Fancy. You're like, oh, I really want to break, but and there's just sort of like the occasional like face in the corner fixture that's just sort of going.
That's all, folks.
Yeah,
I'm
or
remembering as much as possible as I run past them.
And as Casaadi like brings the last of the unimportant or somewhat important now, important through association, important adjacent.
It's a matter of perspective.
If it helps, I would be using the attack action with the.
Are you throwing children?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
They're
God.
malnourished children. They don't bounce.
Oh, God.
Just
not lethal. It's okay.
Yep.
And so everybody gets out into the front like area where you guys came out of the woods, and
out of the woods.
Out of the woods. Lorcan.
Mm-hmm.
Just roll me a luck check.
That's a fucking nat 20, yo.
Finally.
Well.
Lucky bitch.
So yeah,
after all those wisdom saves.
Look,
Lorcan, you wake up on a ship.
I die in a building.
You wake up on a ship. You wonder what's for breakfast now.
I'm also saying, I would also like to say, in character, like, Rivali would be last one out, period, end of story.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll say, like, you're at the entrance, like, just like, come on!
Holding it
like,
up.
I'm trying.
Pew pew, like, jumping off of falling pillars and shit.
Would you say unnecessarily?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Always.
And, like, the minute you get within range of, like, the extended range of Rivali, you're just, like, mid-sentence. Just like, parkour! And you just get grabbed and slung out as the building falls in. that track. I still want to steal you one-liner. It was like,
Yeah, bitch, you best fall down.
as it comes crumbling down, the last thing being the steeple at the very top, which is just Rancy going as it collapses to the ground and breaks in half with everything else. As the dust settles, you guys tell me. I'll start from, I'll start from the bottom, of my screen at least, and just go around. Casaadi, what does Casaadi do like after this? Just like beginning the next day, where does Casaadi go from?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like right after the thing collapsed to be like he collapses at 1 hit point. It's like, wow, this doesn't feel great.
No, it doesn't.
No, he'd try and go round up the group again.
Yep.
Wake up bright and early and just like, all right, where are they? We need to talk or something now, right? Or go somewhere. But he's trying to round him up. He's kind of lost without him.
Okay. And that, I mean, just from here on out, like as an epilogue type, sort of.
Oh, from here. Oh, okay.
There we
He
go.
probably needs a response from the group.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just the day after when I'd be like, oh, he's going through, and that's how we'll go. Okay.
My body wasn't clear.
Okay.
Like it's that scene where like the dust settles and like nobody says anything and they all just kind of look at each other and look at the rubble, and then we like slowly fade out to black. And then slowly fade back into
the high school movies where people are like,
wait.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's Casaadi barfing out flies, and it's like
credits
Casaadi.
are rolling, and he's like,
yep. Before that initial fade to black after the dust settles, I will use my once per long rest use of silent image to recreate all of the Rancies breaking and falling down for Breena.
Oh.
You had that wand the entire time?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could have switched with a statue.
Nah.
Oh.
They ain't people.
Oh. Oh well.
Before initial fade to black. Seat belt, sit down like an old man.
Yes.
I need a fucking nap.
Breena, anything before the fade to black?
I need max hit points again.
You're telling us.
Breena, I feel like I would be just kind of like looking at the rubble, fairly quiet, just thinking of everything. The fact that the life that I thought that I was building, the whole concept of myself, of like, oh yes, I'm a scholar and I'm trying to make a name for myself, that I actually was not doing, and that I was just skirting on by, just trying to somewhat kind of piece this thing together, not really knowing where I was heading.
I would. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, just
roll intelligence. Just roll a d20 and add your intelligence.
Yeah, wizard.
This is gonna be ridiculous.
Nat 4.
Huh?
Nice.
Intelligence. That's a
3.
21.
And yeah, still trying to parse what's memory and what's falsehood. But you do remember there were 6 more.
All right. I have a certain direction.
Yeah,
Do you tell
we'll
us
do our.
Actually, yeah. I
Do you
go wherever those 4.
Do you want to
Yeah.
act that out, or you just want to say yes?
No,
I tell
it's
them.
all good.
Okay.
No, just I look. I was like, you 3 wouldn't happen to be busy now that this is done, would you?
No.
I think I need a little vacation. Not after that.
Work is never done for us who are being controlled. What's next?
Haven't finished the job yet, then, have we?
I have a little adventure to propose. If you wouldn't mind helping me.
Sounds exciting.
Another chance to prove ourselves.
A professional stays till it's done.
Can you help me grow an arm?
I don't do medicine!
I believe that's restoration.
Bandage with my 10.
A little band-aid on the middle finger.
I just find that really adorable, like a last scene there with just little Breena and the 3 towering people behind her. One interaction that does happen is Shavel comes by and like personally thanks all of you, apologizes for his role in things, understands that he had his part to play, and asks that you understand that he had people to protect, like he had literally his people, under ransom.
Under Rancy.
Rancy, if you will. His full name is Ransom. Handsome Ransom is his alter ego.
No.
Phantom fingers.
Don't be ridiculous. It's and makes a point to say like, yeah, I'm sorry for what I had to do, but I'd do it again. And uses wasn't gonna roll for this, but I want to see if it fails. It's funny. No, it doesn't fail. So you get particularly Lorcan, you are given a lime green vial of liquid. And Shavel just hands it to you and just says, for your appendage problem.
Do I drink it or do I put it on?
It's made for you to drink, but I've learned I can't stop you from doing what you want to do.
How do you eyes it?
You can't have this. This for me.
Okay.
You don't get extra arms till I have 2.
But the action economy.
I don't really have extra arms.
I'll down most of it and then pour like a couple drops on the arm because fuck you, whatever.
Use the little fingers to get out of the little mouth hole.
That's actually exactly what happens. Little fingers like reach out and grab the outside of the stump, and it just like do just a little, and it just it's very painful.
Do I punch someone though?
Roll a d4, because it's gonna be either Shavel or Casaadi.
It's a 4.
It's Casaadi.
All right.
Funny.
Wait, no.
He's eyeing up. Yeah, he's eyeing up the. Extra arms. The action economy.
My arm.
You're down 2 death saves, and no.
I was gonna say.
I just sat at 1 hit point for the entire night.
Non-lethal.
And
Non-lethal, yeah.
Shavel just sort of says, I was just messing with you earlier, but if you want one of those last names, then the Mocha will absolutely let you have one. That's the name of our people.
Oh.
Nobody asked, but, Lorcan the Mocha has a bit of a... You can always make your own, though.
Ah, fuck it, why not?
I like that attitude. And he gives you a gun.
Oh! Sweet.
Surely having no lasting repercussions there.
Not a 1.
But the proficiency.
As a thank you for, and again I'm kind of speeding along this here, but as a thank you for like helping the island of Rhys, the local leaders Breena gifts you with your own personal ship. It's smaller than what you came over on, but enough that a 4-man crew can handle. Or 3.5. Like 4.
How to steer a boat.
Oh, I can figure this out. Come on.
forward.
I'm working a D! Just running around the deck.
This is as we're zooming out before the credits. Like, this is just all you.
I lost a limb and got a gun. Pirates.
Perfect.
As you sail off, it's just. Well, do you, Haz leans over to Shable. Do you think it was wise to give that one a gun?
Bang.
Yeah. Well.
Shit, my bad.
If I was going to, I figured I'd rather wait until he was far, far away from me. I suppose it's fair enough. And you just sail off into the horizon for who knows what next. But that's been Southern Hospitality. That's all I got.
Yay!
It lasted 2 sessions more than I wanted it to. Or expected it to. I wanted it to. I always want. But
I guess it was the third or fourth time that we had to announce it was the finale. I forget.
All right.
second.
Well, no, there was the week beforehand, but then we had to switch it up. I think it was. So I announced it on Twitter like 3 times.
That's not my fault.
Now. No, it's fine.
Sorry,
I think it
guys.
was mine.
It's done now. It's
worry.
it's
Done
a
now.
beautiful ending.
Thank you. Yes.
Yay!
Wonderful. I've had this one-shot template for years and never got to run it all the way through. Nice.
Wonderfully stressful towards the end.
I'm shocked I'm alive.
Me
Lovely.
too. Thank you guys for staying up with us. I know this is like half of them have run late. Thank you guys for playing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's all I've got. Your dice do not define you. We love you. Good night.
Good night.
We'll stay in touch with the Twitter to see what happes next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted on shenanigans until we life out.
Everyone else
Okay.
is
Bye.
Good night.